Good evening, this is BelGeode and we are back with some more Oblivion Remastered in VR with UEVR. And, as you can see, my lovely companion, Miss Ida Otis, is now loaded for bear. I was able to get her some gloves and some boots to complete her Dwemer outfit. Now, one thing I will say about the Dwemer outfit, even though I think it looks really cool on them, it is also really heavy. So I'm wearing the ebony, and I don't even think it weighs as much as what she's wearing. But she still has her shield from Umbra armor, which is basically ebony armor, and she seems to be doing well. Now, there have been a number of changes, which I'll go over throughout the course of the video, but I will mention one thing. I do have what is known as NBO, which I mentioned in a previous video, installed. So that's now in. However, it does not affect the vast majority of armors and clothes. Right now, I only have, I think, the fancy purple dress that Ida wears that is currently affected by NBO, which means the custom body shape that I have given Ida, you can't really see it when she's wearing that, but when she puts her fancy purple dress on, you can most definitely see that she's got the correct body shape. And there were a few other people that I went through NPC Appearance Manager to alter, shall we say, and that worked out pretty cool too. Alright, but let's get started here because we've got a very busy day ahead of us. First thing I want to do is I want to check out the Mages Guild. I didn't want to get there too early because, well, you know, everybody was still asleep and we needed to work on some blacksmithing type stuff. So, got that out of the way, so now we're going to meet the mages. This guy, man, ever since we came here, this guy has just been watching our every move, like he thinks we're going to steal something. Do we look like thieves to you? Do we look like thieves to you? Better quit following me around, otherwise I ain't spending another night here. Sucker. Another beautiful morning in Anvil. It's a little foggy out today. Oh, remember that lady? We met her out the front of Anvil the other day.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're fine too. So that lady, whenever it's sunny out, she actually goes to the docks and she will paint a painting. Like if we go to the docks a little bit later this afternoon, we'll probably find her there painting a painting, which is really neat. It's the same painting every time, but just the fact that she even does it, I think is cool. All right, Ida, Mages Guild, let's go. Wow, it really is foggy today, huh? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the ambiance. Especially since this place is usually hot and dry. It's pretty cool. I like it. Wow. And that, by the way, was the shop that we were in where we got the rest of Ida's clothes. She just looks so darling. I love her. Good morning. Okay, excellent. So here's a good opportunity to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so that very dress, which is the dress that Ida has, if she were wearing hers, it would take a different shape from what Carahill here is wearing. Since Carahill, I have not changed her body. I have, however, changed Carahill's face.
I'm so happy to see you, I could burst!
Oh boy.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
What's going on over there?
Awful creatures.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Yeah.
Good day.
You too.
Neither of them would survive a day with a goblin. Hello, Carahill.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process.
Well, I can do that. Okay, so, yeah, what do I need to do to get this recommendation from you then?
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences.
Okay, I'm listening.
Are you prepared?
Yeah, sure. I am most definitely prepared. Let me just make sure I've got the right selection yet. There we go. Yeah, I'm ready.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road.
A situation?
Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll just consider ourselves Belinus Al-Geode, Private Investigator. Alright, tell me more.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims.
Oh wait, we've been there.
You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions.
Yeah, we know her. We spoke to her when we were last there. Remember, she was the one who's got the same name as the lich in my basement? Okay, yeah, we'll handle it, lady. We will handle it. In the meantime, what can you tell me about Anvil?
The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts.
Fair enough. I can't argue with you there. And what do you know about the Arcane University?
Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion.
You know?
It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild.
Yeah, people seem to be, like, split down the line when it comes to the new guild head. Some people are claiming he's the best thing since sliced bread. And the others are like, nah, he's driving the guild into the ground. I'm guessing it's probably the necromancy people that are like, nah, he's driving it into the ground. In any event, what can you tell me about your particular chapter of the Mages Guild?
Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well.
Okay. That's not quite what I wanted to know about, but okay, yeah, sure. Alright, and what can you tell me about this, the merchants?
It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry.
Yeah, that is pretty sad. Unless they fell on hard times. You don't think they were a necromancer, do you? Could we have, like, rogue necromancers going on there? Alright. What else you got for me?
Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely.
You know what, Carahill? I like you. I really like you. Alright, you know what? We'll definitely get this job done for you. Before I go, though, I do have one final thing I want to do here.
Take your time.
Okay. So, I'm doing this for a twofold reason. Number one, I want you to take a look at what I did for her with the NPC Appearance Manager mod. And number two, we're going to bribe her. We're going to bring her up in this position.
How nice. It's just what I wanted.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got more where that came from.
I appreciate the gesture.
All right. Well, listen, I've got a little bit more for you.
That will get you something.
Yeah? Well, what will this get me?
See? Was that hard?
Not at all. I've got a couple more for you.
For me?
For you.
Thanks.
And one more.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah. And that, my friends, is how we buy friendship. We could have done the little mini-game thing, but I'll be honest with you folks, I hate the mini-game. I've watched so many tutorials, and I've watched so many others playing it live stream to try and figure out the stupid mini-game. I can't figure out the damn mini-game. So, bribery it is! Okay, Carahill, we'll get the job done for you. Is there anything else you can tell me? Yeah, I don't know that there's much more you can really tell me. Hold on, let me see some of these options here. I guess rumors. Please don't tell me about the damn Fighters Guild.
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage.
Oh?
They're more structured. but everyone seems tense.
Why? Why is that? You know what? Stick a pin in that one. We'll come to it later. Alright. Let's get started then.
You too.
Oh, okay. Pleasure to have met you, Cara Hill. Alright, Ida. You ready? Let's get out of here before Imp Man decides to set his guy loose on us. Actually, we should probably check out this guild, shouldn't we? Hello there, sir. Who are you?
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild.
Oh?
I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to have any, steel blue entaloma, would you? Actually, what can you tell me about Nernroot?
Good luck with your fieldwork for Sindarian.
Oh, you've heard about that. Well, that was decidedly not very helpful. Listen, let's talk shop here.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Well, we're going with the make my own bit here. I need to know if you have steel blue entaloma. That is all I need from you, sir. And you don't have it. Really? Seriously? Why don't you have it, man? Does that mean I've got to go all the way back to freaking Carl just to find more? Yeah, you're not much help, sir. Not at all. Alright. Thanks for nothing.
Goodbye.
Bye. Alright, so what else do we have in here? I don't suppose I can take any of their stuff. That's just a cupboard. Oh, I could take their pumpkin if I wanted to. You don't think they've got any mushrooms just lying around, do you? I know they've got wine. Yeah, it looks like if I want to get these mushrooms, I'm just going to have to go out in the wilds and see what I can find there. Everything is novice. I'm looking for like apprentice, so that way I can up my potion potency, so to speak. Oh, that's locked. Yeah, we probably don't want to do that. We just got here. We don't want to get in their bad graces. But I see that. I will take that sweet roll. We'll take that other sweet roll too. Thanks for the sweet rolls, buddy. We'll talk to him another time. And then there's this guy. What do you do? Hi.
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction.
Destruction! Oh, you and I definitely need to talk. Okay, let's see what you got for sale.
Let's do business.
All right. Skill is too low. Skill is too low. Yeah, that's a lot of money, too. That's all my bribery money. I can't be giving you all this money, man, because I need all this stuff for my bribery. Restoration magic. Fortify magicka. Restoration magic. You know what? That might come in handy. Alright. We'll just buy this one. Actually, wait. I can haggle, can't I? Let's see what we can do with haggling. So, haggling works on your disposition. Now, remember, we just bribed the hell out of Cara Hill to get her disposition up to 90. This guy, by default, already has a disposition at 88. So, that means we can push the slider more to the right and see what we can get out of him. So, we want to sell items for, I don't know, 65% of value. Buy items at 148% of value. That number is going down, by the way. You'll notice if we slide it to the right there. Alright, let's try this and see if he'll go for it. So, we'll go back down to that Fortify Magicka. You'll notice the price is a little bit lower now. And we'll attempt to purchase it. Yes? He goes for it. Alright, outstanding. Sweet. Okay, well, you know what? That's all I want from you, sir. So, thank you very much.
Come back and see me again.
Oh, I will. Now that I know you're the destruction guy, yeah, I'm all aboard.
Good day.
Good day. And still no apprentice alembics. The one thing that I have not been doing a lot of is the skill books and so on. I really need to get more into the skill books, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We've already wasted enough time in here. All right, Cara Hill, we'll go ahead and get started on that for you. Damn, it's still foggy. Wow. I guess that's a thing here in Anvil, huh? We got foggy mornings. And there's a lady sitting down. Good morning. Who are you? Melona.
Hello there.
Hi, Melona.
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
Who starts a conversation like that, Melona? What do I need to do? What are you talking about, hot water?
Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one.
Okay.
To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you
Yeah?
look confused.
Yeah.
Let me explain.
Please. Go on.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind.
Really?
It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it.
Huh.
Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own.
Well, you seem like a pretty charming woman. I mean, you look like a pretty charming woman. You should be, because I used NPC Appearance Manager on her. Yeah, I'm just featuring all these women. That's my ulterior motive there. Talk to me a little bit more about this gang. So, if I get this straight, there's a bunch of women going around robbing married men?
When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking.
Oh.
He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day.
As long as it wasn't the family
ring belonged
jewels.
to my mother and has been in the family for generations.
Okay.
I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us?
100 gold? Man, that ring must really mean something to you, huh? Alright, yeah, why not? I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can.
Okay. You were talking about the gang?
All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront.
Okay.
Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that.
Alright. So, I guess we can find your husband somewhere around town then? Would that be helpful, I'm imagining? What can you tell me about this town, by the way?
I like it here. People are very friendly. Much nicer than in the Imperial City.
Okay, I'll take your word for it then. Alright, Melona. We'll see if we can locate your husband and see what we can do about these crazy women robbing him and apparently every other married woman or married husband blind. Have a good day.
The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
Oh, really? Ida? Wasn't that the place that we went to? You know, the place that you travel to once a month? The worst of Anvil? Yeah, we're never going back there again. Alright, before we leave Anvil and either start on this lady's venture as well as the Mages Guild thing, which we'll definitely have to leave Anvil for, I imagine. Why don't we go see if we can find this prophet guy, because he is who I really came here for, and you can notice there is a green map marker on my screen. Ooh, body of water. I should check for Nernroot while I'm at it. Look at the mermaid. Wow. You know, I'm not 100% sure the mermaids are a thing in Elder Scrolls. I want to say they are, but I don't think we've ever seen one. Primarily because there's not usually underwater combat or what have you. But regardless, it's a pretty looking mermaid. Watch. Give it about a week, and PS Boss will be all over it, and he'll have like a huge busted mermaid sitting there. Hey, look, there is an Nernroot. If you don't know, folks, PS Boss makes statues. That's his main claim to fame, especially with Skyrim modding. But all of his statues have very large breasts and are anatomically correct. It's PS Boss, man. If you look him up, don't say I didn't warn you. Hi, guard. Hi. Ida, are you stuck, baby? Come over here. There you go. Alright, marker says we gotta go this way. Oh, look at this house. This looks exactly like our house back on Lake Rumere. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if this is where that mod author took the design from. Because, yeah, it looks exactly like it. Right down to the stairs that angle off to the right here. It's pretty cool. Oh, I think I found a prophet.
Cast down! Umaril! Yes! Your children know that name if you do not. A dread castellan of fearful legend. Did you think him a myth? Or dead?
Who's he talking about?
Have you not
Umaril.
heard the Abadala?
Wait a minute.
Spake Pelinal. Beware,
Yeah.
Morales. Beware! With the foresight of death, I know now.
This
that
guy's
my
spitting
foe yet
facts.
lives. Oh,
I know what he's
without
talking about
knowledge.
now. Pelennor
To take to my
Whitestrake.
grave.
Pelennor Whitestrake was like an important
Better
figure
than I
around the
had
time when
died,
humans threw off the yoke of
myself
slavery
the
from the
victor.
aliens.
Although cast beyond the doors
Umaril
of night,
was an alien.
he will return.
Hey,
So, another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings.
no, nothing like that, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I want to know more. Please, tell me about this Anvil Chapel attack.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Yeah, I think I remember the story. Okay. So, what can you tell me, though? Because, I mean, you've got options here, but I don't seem to be getting the right options. Yeah, just tell me who attacked the chapel, please.
Do you understand nothing?
No.
The blood
Pretend I don't.
speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot.
Okay, what did they say?
Suibala, Umarale El Nada Rakuva.
What?
In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down.
I
A
see.
curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
Great, so we got undead alien coming back and killing people in the church. Okay. Let's say I'm on board for this. How do I stop this Umaril character?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped.
Great.
Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics, without a
Okay.
champion. The gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
I'm sorry, what? Okay. What about these relics now?
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake?
Yeah.
The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
Yes.
Are you a worthy knight?
If you want to get real, no, I am not a worthy knight. I'm not a knight at all. But, I mean, hero stuff is kind of what I do.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics.
Okay. Alright, and tell me a little bit more.
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest.
I
If
see.
the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
All right. Well, I guess that's probably as much information as I'm going to get out of him. Plus, we now have a new quest to do. So, yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. Anything else you can tell me about my pilgrimage before I go?
Walking the Pilgrim's Way is the traditional start of a holy quest.
Got it.
Follow the map I gave you.
Oh.
Visit the way shrines of the 9. Pray and wait for a sign.
Got it. Pray, wait for a sign. Okay. You're lucky I'm a very religious man, because every time I pray at the shrines, the gods cure me of any diseases I may have picked up. You know, like vampirism and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll get to work on that, Mr. Prophet, sir. You have a good day.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
You too.
Is there no one who would stand for the 9?
Excuse you?
Blood of the Bella's slaughtered acolytes cries out for vengeance.
Only asking for a single coin.
Oh, boy. Hi.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
Well, you, sir, happen to be in luck, because my name is Belinus Al-Geode, and I am an investigator. What can you tell me about the chapel attack?
It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
Okay. And what's up with the hem of your cuirass there? You know what? Never mind. What do you think of the prophet? You think he's legit?
He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel.
I know
I used
this.
to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now.
Well, the jury's still out on you. Listen, if you don't mind, we'd like to take a look at the investigation scene here. It's all truly professional and above board, I assure you.
Good day.
Okay. Detective Ida, let's get to work. Holy shit, yeah, this is some freaky, creepy stuff. Blood everywhere. Hey, remember the painter lady said 3 names? Let's see if we can find the 3 people. I don't know why I think there might be loot in here for us, but yeah, we're totally going to check the place out. Oh, here's the gods. So there's Julianos, who I think is a god of magic, if I'm not too mistaken, something along those lines. There's Akatosh, which is the main god, the god of time. Some say Akatosh and Alduin are intertwined, but I don't think that's true. There's Arcade, the god of the dead, and I mean like restful dead, not necromantic dead. Dibella, of course. This is her temple. She's a goddess of beauty and love. And sex. Definitely sex. But, yeah, it doesn't look like her temple fared very well. Oh, crap. There's one of the dead people here. Well, let's see. Who are you? Trevea. Yeah, you do sound like one of the names that lady told me. Anvil Chapel Key. Oh, why? I think we might need that. I'm gonna grab that. Also, she ain't gonna need this money. Rest in peace, Trevea. Holy crap, there's somebody in the... What? Okay then. Oh, these must be the runes he was talking about. So this is a curse from Umaril? Written in their blood. Regardless of whether or not it's a undead alien doing this, this is really freaking gruesome. This is Dumania Jirich. She's got a chapel key too. I don't know that we need 2, but I will take your money though. Thanks for the money. I appreciate that. She had a rake on her. Damn, they even killed the gardener? Is that what I'm getting here? Is that what we're supposed to take away? Not even the gardener got spared? Holy shit. Oh, continuing our gods here, we got Stendar, the god of mercy and merciful forbearance, basically justice. I don't like him. I don't like his followers. Even though I am a just man, his followers are a bunch of numbnuts. Then, of course, there's Talos, the ascended god. When that guy said the 8 plus 1, yeah, this is the plus 1, Talos. Formerly a man, ascended to God. And let me just tell you right now, the elves don't like that. They don't believe man can ascend to godhood. Zenithar, god of work and commerce. He's a good guy to have in your corner, especially if you want to get better prices for shit. Mara, goddess of hearth, home, and fertility. Motherhood. You know, all the good stuff that makes life worth living. Here's our third person, Larathir. Damn, so indiscriminate killing, not just humans, but also elves is what I'm getting here. And you've got a chapel key. Alright, that's fine. And finally, we have Kynareth. Now, Kynareth is one of my favorite personal goddesses. Kynareth is a goddess of air and sea, and also of travel and of nature. Kine is what the Nords call her. I love me some Kynareth. Absolutely. Alright, I do see stairs down there. Ida, before we leave, let's see if there's any evidence downstairs. Ooh. Well then. Act like I totally didn't know that would work. Of course it would work. Why wouldn't it work? Alright, let's see. We got books here. What is this? Song of Pelinal. If you want to read it, I will hold the page there for a few seconds and then skip to the next page. And you can pause the video and that will give you some time to read it. But I'm not going to do it for long. I suppose we can go around the room clockwise maybe. So we'll start with this room. See what's in here. This is how we investigate, folks. We look around. We pay attention. We search for loot. We rob dead people blind. You know, all of that kind of stuff. This helps to contribute to our investigation. I know Ida greatly appreciates it. Alright, what do we have down here? Oh, another door. Okay, which leads to another bedroom. Hey, look at that. Treasure chest. See, that could be evidence right there. We've got to collect it. Black and burgundy outfit. Yeah, sure, I'll take another one of them. And might as well take the gold trim shoes. I did notice that one of those ladies was wearing one, but I didn't want to take it, so there we go. Red velvet blouse and garment. Wait, I think that's what the maid has on. Rona? You know what? Maybe we can give her this purple dress as a replacement the next time we see her. Trials of Saint Alessia. So yeah, all of this is going back to that same time frame. So Saint Alessia, Umaril, Pelinal, Whitestrake, all of those people come from like the same time frame, which was the beginning of the first era, the end of the Merethic era. The Merethic era, of course, means the elves ruled everything. I'm just hitting you with all the lore today, aren't I? Alright, we're still collecting evidence here. Okay, there's no evidence in here. Alright, so we will go this way, since we're going clockwise. Damn, look at these beds. Holy crap, not even our hotel bed is that nice. Drawers. Okay, what's in the drawers? Inkwell and Quill. Amulet of Kings. Again, another book from around that time period. Because the Amulet of Kings was given to Saint Alessia by Akatosh. And it's that same amulet that I am carrying around, or I was carrying around, and then I gave it to Joffrey. So it's been passed down throughout the generations. Alright, finally, stuff that we can use. I mean, more evidence. Because, you know, we're detectives. Hey, look at that, another black and burgundy outfit. You know what? I'm going to collect all the black and burgundy outfits because they're really purple. Purple. Blue suede shoes, of course, a direct reference to Elvis Presley. You know, just in case you were curious. Yeah. Bethesda likes to do stuff like that. More gold, thank you very much. I don't think I want any pewter stuff, so you can keep that. Desk. Nope. And what is this book? 2920 Frostfall. Oh, we just got something for that. What did we get? Nice. Okay. Well, that one I'm not going to read. So if you want to read that, you're going to have to find it on your own. I'll give you a hint, though. Judging from the title, I think it is the same exact book that's in Skyrim. So if you have Skyrim, you can look for that book name and you'll find it. It's the same book. They didn't change anything. Alright, what books do we have here? See, this is the reason why I'm reading these books, too, is because I want the skill points. Morehouse. Morehouse was a Minotaur. Actually, I believe, yeah, him and Alessia had a thing. Queen Alessia. We won't even discuss the implications of a Minotaur and a human woman. Yeah. But, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, so you can read that. See what's in the chest. Nothing of interest. Cupboard. Oh, there's gold trim shoes. You know what? I'll take it, because that'll go with the second outfit that I got. Gods and Worship. Okay, so this book, does it tell us about the individual gods? Or does it just say, yeah, you know, all of Tamriel worships different deities? Which, we already know all of that shit. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. I was looking for a book that'll, like, back up everything that I just told you earlier. Alright. Nothing in the desk. Sweet cake? Yes, please. Amulet of Kings. We already read that, didn't we? Yeah, Alessia and her descendants. Yeah, we already read that. Okay. Dear, I don't think we're going to find any more evidence in here. I think we're good. So let's get out of here. We've already wasted more than enough time in this place. Alright, never mind. Found another room with more evidence. Okay. Alright, so there you go. Now you can read to your heart's content. Argonian account we're not going to read because I've seen that book so many damn times in Skyrim that I don't even want to open it up at this point. And as much as I would love to go grabbing all of this stuff just so I can do alchemy later, I'm going to pass on that. And there's a ton of books here. Oh, this is all like the Pelinal books. And there's a children's Anawad. Oh, this is kind of like the creation story in a way. Only for kids. Would you want to know something weird, folks? So, Skyrim has kids. We always rag on them. We call them the potato kids, basically, because they literally just look like little potato heads. I haven't seen a single kid in Cyrodiil since we started playing Oblivion. Did they just not have kids in there back then? Curiouser and curiouser. And then, to make things even more interesting, remember the beggars are always like, I just need a single coin to feed my kids. I think that's the biggest scam going on here in Cyrodiil. None of these beggars even have kids. Everybody just lie, lie, lie. Alright, how about we leave? Because we're still going to need to make it to this Brina Cross Inn, where we have been before, but it's probably a good place for us to stay the night if we're going to be tracking down a mage, killing merchants. Alright, Ida. It's probably not going to be as good as this hotel room. I hope you're okay with that. You're going to have to be, because we don't really have much of a choice. I need the Mage Guild recommendation. Thank you for understanding, Ida. Thank you.
Spare a coin for the infirm?
Oh, at least this guy says he's infirmed. He's not asking for money for his kids. Yeah, that's a pretty cool house. What is that house, anyway? Can I not get up? Ouch! Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, that's the Belinus Manor. Yeah, remember the guy in the inn is selling that for like 5,000 gold? Like I'm gonna buy his house. Nah, man, I got one for free. For free. You can't match that price, buddy. Alright, so I guess we say goodbye to Anvil for right now. It really is a beautiful town, though. I like it. I like it a lot. And we really haven't spent that much time around the docks either, so maybe we should do that before we head out. I'm just trying to find any excuse to hang out here in Anvil because it's such an awesome looking place. Maybe it's the color of the stone and everything. I don't know. Hi, Timothy LaRouche.
Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more.
I have no idea what the hell you even said. What can you tell me about this town?
I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssinian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got a forecastle for my hammock and Mirabelle to keep it warm.
Mirabelle. Okay, well, you and Mirabelle have fun then, sir. I appreciate you.
Good day.
Good day. Yeah, we'll just stop that right there because I'm not really that interested in him. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll talk to them later. I mean, to be fair, the docks really aren't that impressive, but the lighthouse is. And on a foggy day like today, you can see the lighthouse is definitely worth having here. And that lady's been standing on her ship this entire time. I wonder what's going on with her. Maybe we should talk to her. Wait, where's Ida? Ida? Oh, Lord, Ida didn't make it through the door. But yeah, here's a lady I was telling you about. So she is painting a painting of the lighthouse. Is that not cool? And that's what she does. As long as it's not raining or it's not nighttime, she will just stand there and paint a painting of the lighthouse and the lighthouse rock. I think that's awesome. Alright, we'll catch up with Ida in a second here, because I don't feel like going back into the town and bringing her back out.
With you. I saw a mud crab a couple
Quality
of days
merchandise.
Lovely little animals.
Oh boy, yeah, he's just waiting to tell me about his kid and the 1 coin that he needs to feed them. Good afternoon.
Greetings, Imperial.
Oh, I'll never get that crystal ball back.
I hear there were some
Not with
goblins
those
that
frightful
are
spirits floating around.
I'm sorry, what?
Horrid beasts.
Why don't you take it from the beginning, Varulay?
This is a travesty.
Okay.
A complete and utter travesty. The crystal ball is just sitting there in the hold, but I'll be damned if I'm going back on board. And nobody will help me. Nobody.
Nobody.
Not with those spirits roaming the decks.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't suppose you'll help me. No, of course you won't.
Listen, you don't have to be a Debbie Downer. As it so happens, my friend, wherever she is, and I, we like to help people. We'll be glad to help you.
Of course you can't. Nobody ever wants to help.
I'm sorry.
That's
What?
Wait. Did you actually say you'd help me?
Yes?
Oh, how wonderful. I can't thank you enough. I've been going out of my mind ever since my crew was murdered.
Oh, okay.
This is my ship, you see. The Serpent's Wake. I hired the crew to sail to Somerset Isle to retrieve a family heirloom. My mother's crystal ball.
I see.
They made the journey and arrived back all right. But then, someone murdered them. All of them. Now their spirits are haunting the ship. The crystal ball is in a chest in the ship's hold, but I can't get to it. I made it as far as the captain's cabin, but the spirits nearly killed me. Get the crystal ball and return it to me here, and I'll make it worth your trouble. Here, you'll need this key. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much, Varulay. So why are we talking to Varale? Well, if you can't tell by her eyes, that should be the trademark giveaway. Varale is yet another of the Ultimer that I have modified in NPC Appearance Manager. Alright, but listen, I'm gonna need to find my friend.
You've returned. I do hope you have good news.
Lady, I haven't even left. But I need to find my friend before we even think about going into your ship, so we'll be back. Try not to get yourselves killed by ghosts and all sorts of nasty critters. Yeah, I have no idea why we even took that on, but I did want to show off the lady because, yeah, the lady's a thing. Alright, I need Ida. So, we're going to go Advanced Follower Summon. And just like magic.
Well met.
Well met to you too. Nice outfit. I like it. You know I'm going to change you later, but I'm glad you're wearing that because now we can show the audience that Ida no longer has a default body. Okay, truth be told, yeah, she kind of still does have a default body. However, I gave her slightly larger breasts. Why? Because I can. Slightly larger, not hideously larger. There is a difference, mind you. But yeah, she's also got wider hips too. Slightly wider. I don't like going overboard on stuff. I see a lot of people coming out with body slides, and of course there's the quote-unquote hourglass figure and all of that stuff, which turns out just being basically a mockery of what they consider to be the ideal female body. There's no such thing as the ideal female body. Female bodies come in all shapes and sizes, and you're going to see as we go on that I am making all these women different shapes and different sizes, and that's what counts. What is this? Oh, this is like one of them standing stones. The Lady Stone. Can I activate it? No stars shine upon the Doomstone. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this is one of those things where you have to do it at night. It's not night. Oh, but there is. Look at that. There's one of them god shrines. Yeah, we got to start hitting those up again. Well, since we're going to need to walk all the way back up to Brina Cross, we may as well start hitting up these god shrines here. Man, this place is just so gorgeous. It's a little dry. It's a little arid looking. But it even looks better than frickin' ESO, which that's saying a lot because I really fell in love with how they depicted Anvil in ESO. It's arrowroot. Yeah, sure, why not? And the rains are coming. Great. Lovely. What is this? Why can I not pick you? You look like an interesting flower. You know what we need more of is succulents. Hey, look, there's another one of them stones. What's the odds on there being two standing stones so close to each other? Fennel. Okay, I'm familiar with that. Goldenrod. That's going to make me sneeze. More goldenrod, and this is what? Sidri Ashak Runestone. So is there a difference between the Runestone and the Doomstones, as they're calling them? You don't need to answer that, folks. I can look that up later. Lady's Mantle. Lily of the Valley. Damn, we got all sorts of goodies over here. Ida, are you getting wet, baby? With your fancy dress and your wide hips. Alright. Not saying that's a turn on or anything, but that's pretty cool. I like it. Alright, whose is this? Hey, look at that. I just got a level. Way Shrine of Mara. Okay, yes please. Alright. Thank you, Mara. Ooh, I have prayed at the Way Shrine of Mara. Excellent. And remember, if you do have like any diseases or anything, that'll get rid of them. All you have to do is just do what I just did, and that'll get rid of any diseases. So you don't have to waste a cure disease potion or anything like that. Alright, but where's the road? I think we need to get back to the road. We need to get to this Brina Cross Inn. Oh, hi! I was wondering when we were going to hit enemies. Are you just going to be the fair damsel part today? You're not going to help me in combat? I mean, that's fine. We got you to Anvil, which was what you wanted. You don't have to come with us. We can do this on our own. But I totally miss your presence, so yeah. Please stay with me, Ida. I don't suppose you swallowed anything of interest. Stone and wolf pelt. Wait, did we get a wolf pelt before? I thought we did. I'm gonna grab one anyway, because I might need to give it to the taxidermist. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you this before, but take a look at that wolf's eyes. Look at the eyes closely. I'm gonna try and move slowly here. You see this shit, right? This wolf is dead, yet its eyes are still following me. Is that not the freakiest shit you've ever seen? Holy hell. Okay, yeah. And this, folks, is why I don't like wolves. Even dead, they're still creepy. Alright, I think this is where we wanted to be. Where are these? Bergamot? Yep. So yeah, there's Anvil. We'll come back to Anvil, but I kind of want to get this Mage's Guild thing taken care of. We're going to have to come back there anyway, because I guess we need to talk to that lady's husband. And try to get him to figure out if he remembers anything about these women that obviously seduced and robbed him. I would like to say, seriously, how dumb could he be? But I know how dumb men can get. So, yeah, I'm really not surprised at all that there's a girl bandit group going around robbing men blind. Oh, is that our lady? I think it is. Yeah, it's a Black Horse Courier lady. Wow, it really is a foggy day here today. Look at that. Gotta love the atmospherics. It feels so right in VR. I love this game, man. I love this game. Hey, it's you again. Okay, no time to chat, huh? Alright. I just realized the song that's playing right now is a variation of the one that plays in Skyrim when you're out traveling. Jeremy Soule, man. Best composer ever. Him and John Williams. Two of them right up there. That's right. I'm taking all your grapes and you can't do nothing to stop me. Alright, I'm only taking that much. Alright, Ida. Yeah, we've done a fair bit of walking today. Let's get off our feet and hang out here.
How are you?
Okay. You?
I've been better.
Way shrines of the Nine in the wilderness confer blessings on the righteous and faithful.
So they say.
Oh. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor. And no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Hello there.
Go on.
Look at
What's
you,
the news from the
Miss
other parts of
Ariel
Tamriel?
Gerard.
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Well,
Carahil has sent you, has she not?
I was just
Go
going to
and
say
speak
that.
with Christoph. Rent a room for the night.
Okay.
Once you have your room, I will meet you there.
Oh, okay.
If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone.
Got
No,
it.
friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a
Okay,
boycott
then.
of Imperial...
The Altmer have powerful
That was smooth.
wizards. It
That
could
was
be
smooth,
a dangerous
Ariel.
situation.
By the way,
Bye.
NPC appearance
Farewell.
manager. Hi, Christoph.
How are you today?
I am fine. I was just waiting for you to be finished with whatever her name is over there.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat? Or perhaps a bed for the night?
As a matter of fact, yes, we are very tired and we would like a bed, please.
Let me guess. Traveling on business?
Yep.
You don't look like you're out for a stroll.
Well, I mean, yeah, I am, after all, a merchant.
Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business.
Yeah.
At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Be seeing you.
Pardon me.
Huh?
Did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
I did. What's it to you? And by the way, Caminalda here, yeah, she's another one that I did in the NPC Appearance Manager. So pretty much I'm trying to show off all the people that I've worked on here in the last week or so. All right, what are my options again? Yes, that's right.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all?
No.
I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Caminalda.
Hello there.
Hello. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's retire to our room, Miss Ida.
Hello.
Hi, Kiara. Say, what do you have to say?
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph.
Oh, I already did. He already gave us a room. What can you tell us as far as rumors go?
You can find carambolette growing in caves. They're said to mark the place someone has died.
Oh, really? Well, I knew they grew in the caves because I've picked enough up, but I didn't realize that they mark where people die. So we've just been... Okay, thanks for the information, Kiara.
Farewell.
Yeah. All right, Ida. Yeah, it looks like this is where we're gonna crash for the night. Oh, this must be our room.
Hello there.
Hi. So, can I get in the room, or are you just gonna like hog the doorway here?
All right. It should be safe to speak here.
You don't want to close
Once
the door
you've
first?
rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road, heading
Okay.
east towards Kavach. I shall be following out of sight along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible.
But I thought that's your job.
Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle the matter quickly. Now, get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
Okay. Please don't push my girlfriend out of the way, Ariel Gerard. Listen, you and I are going to talk later, Ariel Gerard. Yeah, that's still blowing my mind that she's got the same name as the lich that was in my basement.
Hello.
When you visit a way shrine,
Okay, so I guess we're going to need to sleep. Ida, where'd you go? Ida?
Blessing of luck.
Ida.
I see.
Ida.
Bye.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Why don't you hang out? I'll take a nap and then we'll get started on this merchant quest later. Okay? So here's what you're going to do. Just hang out. Okay? I love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ah, see, she brought her traveling book. Okay, great. As for me, we're going to end the episode right here, because clearly we're going to need to sleep anyway, and yeah, once we wake up, there's no telling what's going to happen, since we're obviously going to need to be bait for this Ariel and her friend to come in and save the day, even though I was the one who was given the quest by Carahill, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. But we'll see what happens next time. So, thank you as always for watching. This has been BelGeode. I have been playing Oblivion Remastered in VR with UEVR. As always, the links to everything that I am using, all the mods and whatnot, will be listed in the video description below. Alrighty, folks, thank you so much for the support. I hope you've been enjoying the series
I'm
so
listening.
far.
My favorite town.
And clearly she's listening.
Anvil. Lovely old stone buildings. And the harbor at sunset is beautiful.
Well, she's not wrong.
I've heard others say the same.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
But I will say this.
I understand.
Something about that
Daedra
lady,
worship
that
is
elven
becoming
lady
increasingly
downstairs, just
prevalent
ain't
in
right.
Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
I'm sure it is.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. Provided they don't interrupt me again, I'm just going to tell you all goodbye. Farewell. Ciao.